Looks like I'm live. Am I live? Yeah, I'm live. Okay, is there anyone home? Anyone want a game? Hi everyone. Um just write your name in the chat box. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Um has anyone seen Twin Peaks? Because I was just watching a really good breakdown of what happens in it. Dominda. Okay, let's go. You are bipolar. You ready? 5-point speed. Dominda is ready. Farvel 433. Bipolar. There we go. Cool. Okay, 6-4. I'm gonna run. How are you, Dominda? Everything good? Where do you live? You live in India. Whereabouts in India? If you don't mind saying, you don't have to say. Five four. I think he'll make the 2 points. 1-4. Just come in and come down. Okay, could have made the 8 point and come down with the 9. That's a fantastic roll. Gonna do this. I might have a cube next go. I think I might have a cube. A bit of a bluff cube. So I think he should split for sure. Split from the back. He did. Okay, good. So what have I got? I've definitely got bluff value. I've also got a 6-3 and a 6-5 to point on this man on the. So if I point on the 3 point, most of the come-ins apart from 4-3 are pretty bad. Might be market losers. Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't mind. You can. There's a delay anyway, so. Okay. So I suppose just leave 6-4 is duplicated, leave ones. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So is he going to make the 22 point with the... Make this point? Oh, how can I not draw an arrow? Okay. And I fan... Typical. Yes, so Twin Peaks, very interesting. Go and watch it. I mean, I'm guessing some of you are quite young. Just a guess. Twin Peaks was came out like 1980, 1990 something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, can I not make the 1, 2? And it's definitely worth watching. It's definitely worth. Oh, I can hit. So now he's got 2 in the air. Yeah, it's much better use of time than playing backgammon on a live stream. Much better use of time than 6-4. So I'm going all out for the board. Close the board. I think I can just make the ace point. Don't roll a 3. 1, 2. Just more covers, maybe. I just want more covers. 7s and 2s. Anything else? 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, so Twin Peaks was a series back in whenever it was, 91. What? Double 5? What the f... What? Was? Was? What's this rubbish? Oh, ridiculous. Ridiculous sequence. Could be a Oh my god. So yeah, it came out in 91. Then there was a second series. Then there was a film. Then there was a break. And then David Lynch, the writer and director, brought it back in 2017. And it's the best thing I've ever seen, ever. The 2017 series, that is. What's going on? How can this happen? Ridiculous. I hope you're pleased with yourself, Dominda. What's this? Double one. I suppose I'm going to keep the 4-point board. So my take point, I know this, is 23.49%. I suppose I'm going to pass. I mean, I'm down to a 4-point board. Yeah, he should cube. Threes, ones. If Dominda makes this point, then I'm going to be in trouble. So I'm going to pass this. Nice. How the fuck did I lose that? That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, this is not a double yet. Hopefully Dominda does double. Well, I maybe don't even want him to double. Okay, that's not a double. But it is if you roll 4-2. This is ridiculous. 2-1's the best roll? Or double one? Double one is better. 6-2 he should run all the way to the 16 point for sure. For sure. And then I'm going to roll a double five. I'm not going to roll a double five. I'm not going to hit on the ace. So he's going to make the 16. Dominda's been waiting all day just to inflict pain on me. Dominda, are you from Delhi? Because I like Delhi very much. I've been there. I've also been to Varanasi, Pune. I was going to say Udaipur. I mean, who would know? Only me. I haven't been to Udaipur. I've been to Jaipur. I've been to Mumbai. I've been to Arambol in Goa. I spent a few months there just doing. I couldn't leave. Spent 3 months there doing absolutely nothing, sitting on my ass when I was 29. And apparently now, well, there were lots of Russians there then, but there are even more. The Russians love Arambol in Goa. So a pretty nice place. Very cheap. What have I got? Okay, so I can recube. I forgot I should be recubing. So his take point is 33%. Did we know that? Do we know why? Because if he passes, he goes to 50%. If he takes and wins, he wins the match. But if he takes and loses, then he goes to 4-2 down, which is 25 match percent equity. So his risk is 25, his gain is 50, and then you add the risk plus the gain. It's 25 plus 50, and then you do that over. Sorry, the numerator is 25 plus 50 is 75, and the top bit is 25. So 25 over 75 is a third, which is 33 and a third percent. Okay, I'm going to play now. So this could even be a double because I've got market losers here. I mean, if I roll a big number, if I roll double six, double five, is this going to be enough market losers? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, the problem is that I only go to 4-2 up. This is what I'm trying to say. So I 1-2. So I think I'm going to bring it in for the race. I don't win the match with the recube, and that's why his take point's actually, it's high, but it's not ridiculously high. So where else have I been in India? Let's think. Maybe make this because he might go. 6-1. minimums. 3-4, no shotties for the moment. 6-4 coming in. So I landed in Delhi and then I went to all the way down to Goa. Double two. Can't resist. This is probably wrong actually. No need. 5-3. Anyone else want to play next? Come on. Don't be shy. Please. Otherwise I'll just have to sit here and talk about India and what I did in India in 2004. Or I'm going to talk about Thailand. So I ended up winning, getting lucky. So 6-2 is going to hit. Double two. I'm just going to make the 4 point. Just come around to the 10. Yep. Make. I'm in pretty good shape. He should escape. I should do that. I think you should play safe here. Yeah, so Dominda's playing made some really good plays. Come on, someone. Who wants to play next? You might never get the opportunity again. 4-1. I suppose I'm going to stay back. I'm 25 pips down. I've got so used to playing with the pip count on the screen. It makes a big difference. You don't have to count. I think I'm going to stay back. So I suppose I want to come in on the ace point. He's going to hit me, obviously, on the deuce. Oops, I overshot with the arrow. Five, 1. So I got reasonable chances of getting a shot here. What would I do? Can he afford to do? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this one. Because I didn't want to make the ace point. It was too deep. So what can he do here? I think he has to leave a shot. I'm not sure. If he ruins his board, I can just... If he plays in board here... Oops. Can I try that again? If he play... Yeah, okay. I won't. 6-1, what can I do? Okay, so 6-1 is another bad number. I suppose I want to leave the man on the midpoint. I left the man there so that if he leaves with one man from here, I get a shot. 6-2. Maybe 6 out and 2 down, duplicating the 2. So he's still not safe. I can't see a safe play. Hi, Ahmad. Let's play. Fantastic. My good pal Ahmad is here. So we got a 4 and maybe coming down is not necessary. I don't know. Okay, 2-6, but I would have a shot. Maybe it's best to leave my man's the man slotted on the 8 point. So now 2-6, I'm going to have some returns, even more returns. I'm probably making mistakes here. I don't know how to play. Yeah, hi Ahmad, nice to see you. Welcome to this fabulous stream. EAS 111. Okay, yeah, we're going to play 5-point speed, if that's okay with you. 5-6. Do I want to let him make the 2-point? I don't mind. I suppose that's not necessary. I don't know. Oops. Yeah, probably should have hit. Regret it now. For 1, I don't have to leave a shot, so I don't think I will. Yeah, I kind of cocked it up, so that's a good number. And I got lucky. Okay. Okay, well played, Dominda. Let's see, I'm going to just go through some of the analysis. The book, this is all coming up, this is all a run up to the for the book, the first. Yeah, that's absolutely right. Okay. I can't lie that when the analysis comes up and I've played pretty well, there's a certain amount of relief and pleasure. Is pleasure the right word? But relief mainly that I've played okay. Let's go through. I think I had pretty easy decisions. It's all grist to the mill. It's all material for the book. So what did we have? Did we have anything? So his 5-4, actually he could have come out. I'm not sure. Again, I should say this at the beginning. You can't fully trust the analysis on Backgammon Galaxy because it's 3-ply. So it's not fully thought through. But it's going to be pretty close. And then I doubled. I wasn't sure about this double. And it's really close. So the double is like gains you the difference between 657 and 645, which is 12. So 12 millipoints, which is a tiny, tiny amount. But I just figured that if I rolled like a 6-3 or a 6-5, 6-5. So you get free analysis as well, Ahmad. You don't just get the game, you get it analyzed, you get it commented on, all for free. And then double 3, of course, double 5 is like a crushing, an absolute peach, a perler, a Jaffa. So that's why I doubled, and it was a very easy take. And it was right to, oh, it wasn't right necessarily to make the 9-point, but I'm not, double 1. Then we had this. Hitting, oh yeah, and these were pretty easy plays for me. I just knew that I had to close him out. And the ridiculous sequence here, double 5, double 4, then 6-5. Yeah, Ahmad, I cannot thank. What's this 6-13-5? Oh yeah, you should have cubed. Okay, so when you cubed, it was a huge pass. Okay. My God, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And then, yeah, you doubled, and it was. You shouldn't be doubling here, Dominda, because I guess you probably know this because you're 2-0 up. But at a normal score, I think this is a double, but as a standard double and an easy take. I'm not sure how much of a double it is. Hi, Mark. Yeah, I will. So Ahmad is next. Ahmad, who's a fabulous player, a very handsome man as well. A very, very handsome man. Even I struggle to keep my hands off him. I'm not gay. Mark, yeah, we can play after Ahmad. I'm going to play 5 points with him. And then what? I just got lucky, and then this recube here. It's a small recube. So I am a favorite. Yeah, I mean, I'm a favorite. I'm a favorite because I'm up in the race and I'm on roll, and I've got 4 crossovers. So that's 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Sorry, 6 crossovers, as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've got 1 more crossover. All right, scratch that. But anyway, I'm up in the race. I've got some market losers, and I don't know what else. That's about all I can give on the analysis of that cube. But apparently, I'm a 60% favorite, so it's an easy take because, as I said, Deminder's take point is 33%, and that was it. Was it? No, no. I went 4-2 up. Yeah, Deminder, you could have. I didn't see this, but you could have just played 13-7 twice and 8-2 twice. And yeah, leaving a shot. Should have left a shot. That's pretty much it. Okay, you're up. You don't have to listen to this crap any longer, Ahmad. I'm creating the game. I do need to go to the toilet though, which is a bummer. Jalil or Robococo. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. Right, yeah. So Johnny, you're after Mark Cope. I feel we're just getting warmed up here. This is getting exciting. We're already on 5. I mean, has anyone ever had as many as 5 views for a stream on YouTube? Just waiting for Ahmad to work out how to press a mouse button. So what you do is you put your finger over there's an indent, and you put your finger over it, and then where it's indented, you push your finger. Okay, I'm back, but I'm back from the toilet. This is going to be exciting. Okay, I'll create it. Oh, there you go. Okay. Look at that rating. What a rating. Jesus Christ, this guy. Good match, my friend. Habibi. Good match, Habibi. Bogov. Habibi. Okay, so this 2 down like this. One, two. I really don't know how to play this. So I don't want him to come in on the 4 point. If I hit him on the bar here, then he might come in on the 4 point. This is the problem. But I want to keep the 5 point. Okay. Awkward. I'm so glad you came back, Johnny. Johnny Hatter. I don't know don't get the reference. Okay, so I can't cube. So 2 is going to hit. I suppose I'm going to come out because I need to. I don't want to give him good sixes, but it duplicates the 3-6, which if he rolled a 3-6, he would use to make the 16 points. What do we have here? That's not a particularly good roll. That's awkward. I didn't want to do that. So now I've voluntarily put 3 checkers on my 24 point because I didn't fancy having a checker there and a checker there to be double hit. I think I might, yeah, should make the 4 point, of course. Okay, so it just seems natural to hit. Can everyone hear me, by the way? Is the audio, sometimes the audio sort of gets a bit scratchy. I think it might be because of my cheap headset, because it's got a microphone built in. I kind of like running, but maybe that's too big. Maybe down, split. So I am behind in the race, but I want outfield coverage. Okay, I'm going to go for it. This is probably just a bit ridiculous, but it's still an easy take. So like the only really good number is, well, not the only one. 4 is 6-4 is pretty good. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that play. I would make the 2 point, I think. Could hit twice. Could hit twice. Okay, so that's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to make the 20, but I wasn't sure. So Emad will hit and go to the 6 point, and then 5-3. I'm going to make. So he can make the 3 point here. But okay, yeah, I think that would have been my play. So 1-2. I'm not going to switch. So some of Imad's numbers don't come out. The good numbers are 6-6, 6-5, 6-3 is going to run to the mid, but 6-4 is really awkward. Yeah, no, I remember Johnny. Yeah. And is he going to have to clear? I think he's going to have to clear the 8 points. So when I'm holding the cube at 5 away, my redoubling point is lower than my doubling point if this cube was centered. And his take point's slightly higher. So he needs 2s to cover, so maybe I take advantage of the 2 and duplicate. I don't think I want to. I feel I'm making some really bad plays here. Yeah, I didn't want to break my prime. So I think he should come out. I mean, it's usually always right to come out, notwithstanding the number of shots you give your opponent. So here I've got 6s, 5s, and 2s. It's a hell of a lot of shots. Is it enough for a cube? Could be. Could be. Okay, probably not. But this is a sort of an experimental cube because I know that the redouble point, jeez, is much lower. So it was probably a big blunder. Do I leave it there? What's the cube action now? Well, I'm never passing. So I should have left it there. I would have got a shot. Now I don't get a shot. Okay. So do I have 15% here? Okay, yeah, I think I do. Well, I wanted to play another game. That's the problem. Now the game's over. Yeah, Mad, maybe we can play another game after this when you win. Um, I'm not sure about the recube there. I mean, it might well have been a pass, but if it wasn't a pass, then you had some play-ons. 6-2, 6-5, I suppose. So 1 for game. Nope. Do I stay there? Maybe. Why not? Yeah, I think you probably outplayed me. So the cube was... Yeah, if you want to play another game, not immediately, but after 1-2. Oh, could I win this? Yeah, I was totally lost in this game. But interesting. Let's have a look. TY, thank you very much. Wow, look at this, a 10. So my recube was probably ridiculous. So you should come off the 15 point. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Oh, my double one was fine. 5-1, I should have come in. This was I found difficult. I should have come in on the 20 and the 20 and then split. So that makes the point. Double 3. What did he do? He should have made the 5 point. Okay. Yeah, this ridiculous play. Okay. Not one of our finest. No. Well, I don't equate you with me, of course. 6-2. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, I don't know where you made your mistakes, Ahmad. I'm not sure. You seem to play pretty well. Yeah, he should have cleared the 8 points. Oh, look at this. So the double 5. It's 2 down to the 8 and then clear the 6. And then when you do that, you're unlikely to leave extra blots, so it kind of safeties your position up. So this was a recube. Wow. Very, very nice. So it must have been an enormous pass. Yeah, so your recube point at 5 away, 5 away is lower. It's kind of gets tricky to get used to, but notwithstanding that, I've still actually got quite a high winning percentage here. So it might just have been a initial cube. Had the cube been centered, it might well have been an initial cube as well, but not that much of an initial cube. And then I guess, so this was a pass. Okay, so it was only my 6-2. Sometimes the PRs are a bit funny on here. So Ahmad, I would love to play you again. If you want to stick around, I'm going to play Mark, if you're here, a 1-pointer. Then I'm going to play Kalunga, a 5-pointer. Yeah, we're just warming up. All right. Yeah, so my 6-2. Okay, let's go. 1-pointer. Mark, what's your name, by the way? Plastic printer. Okay. There we go. Cool. Mark, are you British or are you American or neither or neither? What do I do? Just make this? I don't know. Was it a drop for me? No, not at all. Yeah, let's touch base later. Thanks for playing. And you're welcome to play me anytime. Okay, 6-4. He should just make the 16 points. Okay, he didn't do that. I'm going to point on... It's a very lucky roll. I'm going to make the 5 point. Then what am I going to do? Just bring another builder in. The problem with playing DMPs is that you don't have access to the cube, so you have to play right to the very end of the game. So that puts a premium on escaping plays and plays that bring your checkers out. Blitzing plays are not that highly valued because you can't win a gammon, and if your opponent comes in and then establishes an anchor, it becomes even more difficult to win the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's going to be a short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, I suppose. Double 4 coming. So I guess I can either point or I can just make it. Should I just make it? Okay. 1, 6. So my rolls have pretty much played themselves. So I just need a... What do I need? I guess I'm going to come out all the way. Try and get my mem round before he comes in. Oh, Madhya Pradesh, indoor. Yeah, I've heard of indoor. I didn't go to indoor, but thanks for getting back to me on that. Yeah, I kept naming Indian cities that I'd been to. Three, 2. Yeah, so not much has gone on. I just try and bear off safely, try and clear the points in order, clear the 5 point, then the 4 points. 5, 3 is maybe a man off. That's a 2. It gives me 3s and 2s. I'm not sure. It's always good to take men off, though. So I've got Johnny next. Is anyone else? Would anyone else like a game? Anyone else that hasn't said? 4, 3 is good. So all I need to do is avoid rolling a 2. Which I manage. There's no reason why he should go. Give me a good double 1. So that's it. Okay, thank you, Mark, for the game. If you want to stick around, we can definitely play another 5 pointer. There aren't that many people here today. So Johnny's going to be next. Thanks, mate. Yeah, thank you. My pleasure. Nice to meet you. NTMU. Okay. Let's have a look. 6-4. Yeah, you should have made the 16 points. Always try and escape your back checkers when you can. Maybe you just didn't see it. And then... Oh, I could have picked and passed. Okay, fine. Not really. Oh, and I could have come up. Okay, fine. And then it was pretty much... Yeah, so here, this is not a big deal, but there's no need for you to come out. All you want to do is try and build your board. So the best way of doing that is to bring the checker down here with the 6, so that if you roll a 4 next time, you get to fill in this point, and then hopefully eventually make it. That's your objective. That's pretty much it. So we've got Kalunga next. Vicenza. Mike. So if you're not there, Johnny, I'll give you a couple of minutes, if that. Does anyone else? If anyone else is watching and would like to play, just put your name in the chat box, and we can play 5-point speed match, or maybe something else because there aren't that many people around. Hi, Mark. Yeah, Mark Cope sounds like a British name, or maybe it's your T-shirt that has your vesti that has some sort of British thing on it. So Dominda, yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna give Johnny another, I don't know, 30 seconds, and then yeah, we can play again. Or anyone else? Oh, that was Johnny. That was Kalunga. Sorry. Yeah, invite me again. Silly me. Bipolar is Dominda. Okay. Iranian world champion. Yeah, so I clicked off by mistake, so I'm just waiting for Kalunga. Yeah, I did. But I cancelled you by mistake because I thought you were Dominda. But you're not. Nope. Irani world champ. No. Might have to recreate. Ferrarist. Yay! Okay, there you are. Yeah, I don't know why I got confused. Okay, so Johnny. Yeah, good match, mate. Good match. 4-2-5-3. 5-1. Double one. I think he should probably switch, not do this. 4-3. I'm going to come up, and in order to try and make the anchor, I'm going to leave this checker here, so that if I roll a 2 next time, assuming I don't get hit, but Johnny's going to hit me here. Yep. 4-1 is good. Obviously, coming in and hitting is always very good. So Johnny should switch here. 1 in, then move his 2 checkers, putting this man on the bar, and then probably. Okay, so he did do that. Good. It's a fantastic roll. So now I think I'm going to cube. So I think Johnny needs to split. He needs to do something here. He might need to hit. He's really got no safe play. Maybe hit and bring them. Maybe hit and bring the man in. Maybe hitting and bringing the man in. So let me have a look at this. What have I got? So I've got a fantastic board. I'm not going to take too much time. 17 pips up. So I think I would take being 5 away, 5 away. But he has some weaknesses in his position, which is that he's got the 2 point and he hasn't made his. He's got no 4 point or 3 point. So there's a gap between his 5 point and his 2 point. I'm not going to hit. Although I would have duplicated his 3s to make his. He needed a 3 here to make the 4 point, and he also would have needed a 3 to come in from the bar had I hit him. But I chose not to in the end. So 1, obviously, I'm going to hit. Oops. And then just keep the checkers connected. Try not to get hit back. 6-4. You didn't see it, but do you understand? You understand the concept, don't you, Mark? I'm presuming by that response. What happened there? Did I fan? So I suppose he's going to carry on hitting me, and maybe it's. I think Johnny's aggressive, so he's probably going to double. So I've definitely got 23%, even though I lose some gammons here. He's got a lot of work to do. So basically, it's an interesting cube because he kills all of his most of his gammons. So the only value of the gammon is going for him now, going from 4 points to 5. So he gets one of the possible 3 points he would get. But I know my take point's 23%, and so with taking into account the gammons, that probably goes up to about 25, which I probably have here. I mean, I can still come in on the 3 and the 1 point. He's still got 2 open points here, and he doesn't even cover. So not sure. I don't see anything, but no, I would have just come around to the 8 point from the 18. Okay, that's really bad. So now it's probably a pass. Now it'd be difficult to take. Okay, fantastic roll. So is anyone here? Does anyone want to play after this game? If not, then I'm going to play. I'm going to play Dominder again. 2-1. That works. Yeah, I know. Double 3, ridiculous. I think it was a reasonable take. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to leave the checkers on the midpoint there to act as a as a as a gatekeeper for those checkers that he's just moved to here with the double 1. No, it absolutely isn't over. So I'm behind in the race. I'm going to have to give up something. So that's a pretty good roll for Johnny, clearing the bar. I suppose come in. So what are my winning chances here? Maybe 20-something%, because he's going to leave shots some of the time. A little bit awkward for Johnny. He's going to play this, and then and then 2-1. He's too quick for me. 6-1. I can't play the 6. 4-3 is a very good shot because it clears from the rear. That's what you want to do in positions generally. Bring your the rearmost checkers in as a priority before any others. I don't have to leave the anchor. Yeah, maybe there's no need to leave the anchor. I mean, I'm not going to get gammoned, so there's no need to put myself in any danger. And then perhaps I'm just going to come out now. And thank you all very much for hitting the like button. That's I didn't even have to say anything. I've had got 7 viewers and 6 likes. So I'm going to save the G. So now in the Crawford game, both players can afford to play without fear of getting gammoned. The only thing that Johnny needs to be concerned about is getting backgammoned, but it's so unlikely that he can just play freely with the checkers, trying to make the play that wins the most games every time. Whereas some of the time in backgammon, because of the repercussions of losing a gammon, we can't always afford to make the play that wins the most single games. Um, 6-3, perhaps just safe because I'm up in the race. I don't think he's going to hit with 2-3. Okay, so I'm going to make a bold play. So Johnny will make the 3-point. I will make the 7. So now by taking the risk, I enable myself to make the 7-point. 2-1 is a little bit awkward. 5-3, just make and go behind. So I really want to get out. I'm feeling that I'm going to get my position's going to crunch a little bit because I'm up in the race, and so naturally the position dictates that these men want to start moving. Can I afford to move them now? Probably, because he's got 2 blots in board. I'm not sure about the 1. So I chose wisely. So he can just make the 5-point here. Oh, I see. He can either make the 4-point, which is juicy. That's really juicy. It's a really lovely roll, actually. But luckily, would it have made any difference if I'd have left that man here and played the 1 here? My brain is too sludgy to... So, okay, so he made the 2-point. Okay, good. I think that was probably the right play. But I lucked out by coming in. And this is tricky. Maybe Johnny has to... Maybe you have to come out here, Johnny. And make it. I mean, what else are you going to do? No, I don't like that. Okay, so 4-2. Just trying not to get hit by a 1-3, 2-3, or a 5-3 or double 5. 7 shots. It's a bad number. Oh my god, you're down to 12 seconds. By the way, Johnny, let me know where you're from. I'm assuming you're from the States. Just because of your name, Johnny's like suggests something American to me. So okay, so I just need to bring in safely. Yeah, I can make the 1-point now. That's even safer. And then just try and bring all my checkers in, and that's a bit awkward. Can I clear the 6-point here? Okay, it's probably wrong, but let's go for it. Just to 6 and 4, so 6-1, 6-2, 5-2. Yeah, so he doesn't want to get backgammoned here, but it's so unlikely unless he fans for ages. So it's going to go to probably to 4-1. And the thing that sort of improving players want to be mindful of is not passing a post-Crawford game that takes your opponent from an odd number of points away from match victory to an even number of points, because then that means you're losing an enormous amount of match-winning chances. So if I choose to cube Johnny at the first available opportunity here, and Johnny passes, but it's a take, he doesn't really lose that much. Okay, but now I gammoned him. So this is the case in point. If Johnny were to pass here, then the score would be 4-3. And I would basically have about 48% match winning chances. So I basically I'd only need to win 1 game. But if he takes and he doesn't get gammoned, then I still need to win this game and another game after that. So what I'm going to do is try and put myself in a position where he feels the most uncomfortable, which might try and get him to erroneously pass the cube and put me on a score of 3 and him on 4, so that I only have to win another point. The only downside of this strategy for me is that I might naturally miss a gammonish cube. Like here, I might roll a number where after I roll that number and has his decision, he won't be able to take anymore, so I will have lost my market. I'm still going to play on 4, 5. I've got 1 second, so I had to just be quick there. Woof. So now I'm still going to wait to cube here. 4, 1. I suppose I'm going to hit. So I think Johnny's favourite here. So there's no point me cubing here. He's not going to pass. 5, 1. I can make the 8 point. I think that's better than the 4 point. Okay, so that hits. So maybe I'm going to be getting into a territory where he feels uncomfortable and he might pass. Maybe I have to cube this anyway. This is probably not one of those situations. Maybe I should have just left it. Let's see what he does. I mean, he's only got 5 seconds, so he does pass. So I don't think that was a pass. So I will cube. So he has what's called a free drop here if he wants to use it. So now all I need to do is win this game. And I've won the match. 4-2, I think, is down. So he's probably feeling the pressure just as much as I am. Okay, good play. 5-1. I suppose just coming up to the 15 point. 2-1 is a good number. Making the 11 points. Not safetying this man. It's more important to make the 11 points. So he's got... I could have come in on the 24 and played 13-11. I didn't want to take the move back because I've got so little time. But he's on 3, 2, oh my god, 1. Johnny, I think he's timed out. Unless I've timed out. And yeah, he has. Bad luck, mate. Bad luck. So let's just have a look at the match. Okay, I was under tremendous time pressure there. Let's have a look, because that was pretty interesting. There are lots of things to look at in that game, so we can look at them. Yeah, nice one. We can definitely play again. Plenty of time. So 5-1, and as I said, these are tricky plays, but Johnny should have. Where are we? Make the 5 point and then switch to the 2 point. Thanks, Johnny. Rather than make his play, but his play isn't so bad. 3-4. I did this because I wanted to. Oops. So I made this play with a 3-4 because I wanted to put this checker in a spot where if it wasn't hit next go, if I rolled a 2, I could make the anchor. And that would give me a safe position to play from. So that was the rationale behind my 3-4 play. But then, of course, that gives you the rationale for Johnny hitting me because he doesn't want me to make the anchor, which is why hitting loose from the 13 point is the correct play. And then I had to roll the 4, which I did. And again, because Johnny didn't see the advantage of the switching play, what the switching play does again is it prevents me from anchoring, and that's a thing that came up in all basically 4 plays here. So I was trying to anchor, and Johnny was, or should have been, trying to stop me from anchoring. Here, I'm trying to obtain a defensive anchor. Johnny's trying to prevent me from obtaining it. I hit, of course, but that's also one step to making the anchor, and then Johnny should have tried to prevent me from making it. Okay, so the double was clear, and it was a take by 0.1, which is fairly significant. So that's a really good take by Johnny. Yeah, give me I'm just gonna go through this. So who am I gonna play next? If no one else comes, yeah, very nice playing with you too. If no one else mentions their name in the chat box, I'm gonna go with Deminder, who's bipolar. His name is bipolar. And then and then I should have hit with the 5-3 because of the blots, but I was uncomfortable breaking my 8-point, so I didn't do it. That's interesting. And then I got lucky and rolled a 1 and I hit. And Johnny cubed, and it was only a small no double. So had I passed this cube, I would have made a 0.324 blunder because the take equity is 0.676, but the pass equity is 1. So if I take, I lose 0.676. If I take, in the long run, I lose 1. So what's a better deal, losing 1 or 0.676? Losing 1, which is why I took. And then he didn't cover. I rolled the double 3. Two, 1. You know, I still have fairly, reasonable winning chances. I shouldn't have come out here. I should have stayed. Okay. No big deal. Anyone else want to play? So 5-4 split. This was Crawford. Double 2. 6-3. I should have just gone all the way, not left the shot, but it's close. And then nothing much happened here. Coming out was not right, but it was close. So the computer, but 3-ply, and it might not necessarily be right, thinks I should just play down. But I figured that because I'm 7 pips up before the roll, after the roll I'll be 12 pips up. So I might want to just get my checkers moving, try and win the race. I'm up in the race, and I'm likely to be up in the future. And then the right play with Johnny's 6-5 wasn't coming out, but just playing behind. This is a really difficult play. Coming out would have been a small mistake, 0.036. Okay, 4-2, so I hit, got lucky, and then it was pretty much plain sailing to bring this home. And I shouldn't have cleared the 6, but I thought, why not, just to see. And that was it. That was it, was it? Oh no, I was 4-0 down, okay. I'm just going to have a look at this cube here. So the take was, it was a huge take, and you can't afford to pass, as I said, to put me basically one game away from winning, rather than making me having to play out this game and then win another game on top of that. And the only reason you pass cubes like this is when you're losing gammons. And so for every gammon you lose, your take point goes up by 1. So if you lose 1% gammons, your take point goes up by 1%. Ahmed, I'd be delighted to have a repeat with you. So I agreed to play Deminder if he's here. And then, yeah, oh, you timed out. Yeah. That's why your PR was a bit higher than otherwise. So I'm going to take like a 30-second break. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. Just get some nuts, get a banana, and then I'm going to play Daminda. Daminda, are you there? Daminda. Okay, I'll be back. Cool. Okay, so bipolar first, and then I'm going to play EAS 111. So I'm going to set up the match. Is the sound level high enough? I'm always worried that the sound's not high. The volume's not loud enough. High enough. There we go. Okay, so round 2. 6-4 splits. It's pretty good. 4-2 I'm going to hit. Try and stop him from making the bar point. 4-3 is a good roll. Makes the 21. So I like making the 9 point here. And then I'm not sure. So the 9 point's really important because it blocks the checkers in on my 21 points. I like Daminder's play. So Daminder's, I just noticed that I might have been able to hit, but I can't. So I'm going to come out. That's a good roll. Daminda making really good plays. So I'm going to slot something. Do I slot the 7 point or the 5 point? So bearing in mind I've got one more checker on the 6 point than on the 8 point that wants to be relieved and come off the 6 point, and also that the 5 point is a more important point to make, then I'm going to slot the 5 point. So of course Daminda wants a 3, but then if he hits, what's he going to do with the 1? Maybe he should just make the 5 point. The importance of unstacking and getting these checkers off may militate in favour. Militate for the... Yeah, I might have made the 5 point there, but you could well be right, Daminda. I'm not sure. You seem like a pretty nifty player. 2-6 is going to have to leave something. Excuse me, maybe playing 8-2, which is not where you want the checker. It's not usually where you want to play the sixes from the bar, the come-ins, but the it duplicates the 1 that I need to make my 5 points. So see, I'm going to forgo hitting here, of course. Much more valuable to make my 5 point. So Daminda's going to make his 2 point. So it's pretty much an even game. I've got the advantage of having made the 5 point. I don't know how to play this though. So I can hit, but I can also make the bar. And the 10 point. Yeah, I don't know. This might be wrong because now this gives him too many numbers. It gives him 5-3 to come. So he should run. He's put 23 pips up. He just needs to try and get his checker out and 3-5, I suppose, not leaving it there. No reason to leave it there, really. So Dominda's a very slight favourite here, but he's nowhere near cubing. No, you can't. So there's no real threat here. So the picture I get from lots of players is that the thing that they struggle with is the doubling cube, and the doubling cube I think is is probably, if you can compare, is probably more interesting than checker play. One, two, three, four. So some numbers leave a shot. That's not one of them. So I'm going to slot both points to try and prepare to make my board. So Domindo can also still play this safely by playing to the 3 point. I think he probably should do. I'm not sure. I've got 2 blots. He's thinking about it. Okay, so I'm going to stick around. Hope that he doesn't roll a 5. Fuck, it's Dominder. 5-2, the only number. So I come in, I get lucky. I'm likely to get another shot. The question is, can I hit it? Will I be hitting? I'm likely to get another shot. 6-1 is not a good number because it doesn't make the 3 point. And he's going to have to hit on the 4 point here. So I need a 4-3. Boom, blimey. So this is too good, is it not? So I've got 5s and 2s to hit. I know he's got a 5 point board, but wow. That's sickening. That is sickening. He says as he gloats. I know this leaves a bad double 6. Okay, this is safer. 6-3 is safer. Maybe he's got 2 checkers on the mid. I mean, I'm like maybe 65% to gammon him. So luckily I did that, mostly like 80% to gammon him. 3, 6, 9, 11. Not sure. Okay, wish I'd made the other play now. So yeah, maybe he's even money to save the gammon. I should have borne off aggressively, I think. I regret that. But that sequence, my God, 4-3, fan 6-5. What a joke. What a joke these dice are. This is like a reverse grind. I can't believe how lucky I am. It's ridiculous. It's so unfair. How can I be so lucky? The other guy plays so well, and I'm so lucky. It's just disgusting. So, okay. 4-0 up. Play big. Beautiful. Do I go all the way? Depends how I feel. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have seen your comment, Ahmad. I just haven't acknowledged it. But I acknowledge the comment. Not a lottery ticket, but a lotto. A lotto ticket. What's the lotto? Is that the lottery for old people? So this is like a bit of a shitfest. These are the positions I hate. 1, just playing safe, no? 1. Oh, I could make the 3 point here. I don't know. Maybe because this checker's on the 20 point already, he's likely to make this anchor. The 3 point has less value here. Okay, so I am going to give a shot here. The bar's definitely valuable. Ahmad, you're next. Warm up warm yourself up, buddy. So 5-2, what can I do? Same as lottery ticket. Old. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I feel my mind is so sluggish. Like I'm trying to read the comments as well. So I'm fairly safe. This is not a shot yet, but these are uncomfortable when you have to stack them up and you're just playing to avoid shots, but you know that when you stack them up, you're more likely to leave shots. So I think you should come out to the 15 and play 7-2 and probably maybe 6-1. You need to keep the contact here. Yep, good. Okay, so 6-2 is a really good roll. So I'm making another landing point and I don't leave a shot. That's a really good eventuality for me. Could someone tell me audio sounds fine to me. Okay, great. 3-2 is only a double 4 and a 2-6. It's kind of a safe-ish distribution. I've got some good numbers like 4-1, 4-3, but I've also got some bad. Okay, double 5 makes the 3 point. 2. I could leave the shot here. 1, 2. I suppose not. 6-1 and 6-2 and 4-3. No, no reason. And this is a really bad number because if Dominda had just rolled like a little 2-1, he would have kept his timing. So something's going to have to give. I think he has to keep the 24 point. So maybe 1-2. Yeah, good play. So 4-2 is not quite safe yet. 4-2 is this. So when you're down to a 3-point board, you're basically, you're dead. That's it. Because even if Dominda hits a shot, it's very difficult for him to contain it. Okay. So 4-2, I suppose. Yeah, maybe you should have come up there. Okay. So going with any 4s, 5s, or 6s. So I still leave shots. Okay, not with that. Ahmad, are you ready? After I analyze this match, after I give some fabulous pearls of wisdom. Thanks, Dominda. Yeah, your initial double was a bit, 0-0 was too early. Oh dear. What is this? Okay. Double 3 just should have played normal hitting. Okay. The double was way too early. Oh, I didn't see this. I could have come out. Fine. And then double 4 you obviously made. It's a gammon saving play. We're not going to go through that. How can I play 5? What a disaster. So should have just loved the 4 point. Okay, that I genuinely did get wrong. Yeah, thanks for playing. This I genuinely did get wrong. Someone can explain to me. I mean, yeah, I sometimes slot the 4. I want to clear the mid though. You want to clear from the rear. Anyway, and then that was pretty much. Was that it? It was only 2 games. Okay. So I've not acquitted myself very well. I have not acquitted myself very well. I have to concentrate against Ahmad. So many people on here. Jesus, the bitch phenomenon. Goose, the Goose, Jonathan Shaul, I know. My God, I'm waiting for you, Ahmad. So many people on this. I wonder how many people are. Rog, 39,000, 32,929. Craig Rapp, I know as well. Just waiting for my buddy Ahmad. Just waiting. Where is he? Must be here now. Pips, there we go. Cool. Good match, buddy. Good match. 2-1 he's going to hit. And this, because he's got a blotting board, it's not that important to safety. The 5, I've duped the 5-3. So, of course, he'll make the 4 point and play 23-22. Yep. Good play. Now I point on you. So I got to learn that 5-2 from the last game when I should have played 11-4. That's something to learn, to try and understand. So you have to look at positions until your mind figures out what's going on so that you don't make the same mistake next time. And you can't guarantee you're not going to, but you just give yourself a better chance. The more you understand, the more likely you are to make a better play. So I'm definitely a favourite, but this is not. He's got a pretty good structure. Okay, not when I roll double 4. So he can make the 2 point, but he's probably going to make the 5 point because he's just much better off with the 5 point. I think making the 2 point is bad. Yeah. So he's got a nifty and look, he's got the best. He's still, even though he gets hit, he's got the best 3 point board. He can just come up. He's got defense. So strong board gives you great defense. It's basically the same thing. And now he's got 3 men back. I've got 2. So it's a pretty close run thing. I guess I don't want to come out to the bar. 4-1's a bad roll. I don't want to come out to the bar to get hit by 6s and 4s. Oops. I'm not sure how he should play this. So he's not in that much danger on the 20 point because I only got 3s. But now he leaves that block there for me to hit. So I've got 7s and 9s. That's 3s. Okay, so I'm going to anchor up. And I don't see a reason to leave a shot when he's got a very strong 3 point board. So, does anyone want to play next? Is the question. Yeah, so these are tricky plays. I mean, this is tricky. He really wanted to make the bar. I think that's a good play because I think that shows. Oh, oh, there we go. The reason that was a good play is that Imad was trying to maximize his chances of making the anchor on my 5 point. And now I could pick it up. Oops. My arrows are going berserk. Okay. So 3-1. Am I going to pick it up or not? Okay. It's so ugly, but Is the stream still there? So he would have hit. Now what? Now I don't think I can afford to pick it up. I just have to leave it there. And now I'm in trouble. So I'm passing for sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't take this. Two, 1. So I'm 1-0 down. Okay. That's good after I split. I would have preferred to have made my 5 point, but 6-5 he'll run. 4-1 I'm going to split. I'm not far behind in the race, so try and establish an advanced anchor. Maybe he should switch on me here. I can't use the arrows because they fucked up already. They always do. So I'm going to try and get out of there so he doesn't point on me. So he's definitely favourite now that he's got 6, 4, 3s and 1s to hit. He hits with 3, which I don't like. And this is difficult. I mean, I don't think I can take this. He's surely going to cube this. It's not too good. Yeah, I've got to let this go. 6-5. It's going to run. 3-2. I'm going to split. He should probably run. He's 2-0 up. He doesn't want to complicate the game. No, this is not really what you want to do. So now he escaped the man, but then he gets it sent right back. 6-1. I don't think I have enough to cube, but I'm definitely going to hit, make the 5. Okay, this is like almost too good. How can I get him to take this? How can I get him to take this? Okay. If this is too good, I'll be really annoyed. Okay, so he took it anyway. Wow. Why would you take this? That's crazy take. Okay, so he gets lucky. That's just a crazy take. 3-2, he's going to slot both points. 6-4, I'm just going to run, I think. Do I run with one or both? I don't know. Wouldn't have made any difference. 1. Making the 4 is good. Making this safe is okay. So he's got really decent chances and he can hit me loose. Now he's got the 22 point. He's not really got all that much to fear. Which is just annoying. Yeah. So at least, okay, I don't hit, but I come in and out. That's pretty good. Okay, 5-3. Possibly this. So giving him double 5s and 6-4. But he's got 2 blocks in board. So I'm not desperate to clear the 11. I mean, I want to clear the 11, but not at the cost of leaving a shot. 5-1, just bring it in, I suppose. If anyone wants to play after this, just let me know. 5-3 is bad. I don't want to leave a shot. So perhaps he should come out there, actually. Perhaps he should come out. Challenge the 11 point. Fantastic roll. Yeah, I feel I've done something wrong here. I must have done something wrong. 5-2 is just this. So nothing fancy, just try and win 2 points. So he can afford to stay, I suppose, for one more go. I would. Yeah, so the take was just ridiculous. I mean, I was trying to sort of see in the limited amount of time I had whether it was too good, but at that score, 5 away, 3 away, your gammon value isn't enormous. But had I been 4 away, I would have played on. Okay. So if no one says they want to play, I'm gonna end the stream after this. 5-2. Oops. I think this is right. Trying to establish the anchor, even though no, I'm confusing myself. Okay. Don't run out of time. So possibly splitting or making the 10 or this. Okay. Ace 5 maybe. I don't want to strip the mid, bring another checker down when there are only 3 on it already. So this is an ugly roll. I think I'm going to have to hit on the mid, or on the ace point. And this is not a double yet. So Ahmad will hit. He'll come in and hit. I can't use my arrows yet because, yep. Okay, so 4-1. I'm going to hit. So he can make the 3 point, he can hit and make the 3, or he can make the bar. Maybe making the bar is better. I think I would make the bar. So now I'm going to make the 5. And I've got an advantage for sure. I mean, I've got the 5 point, he's only got the 3 point, and I've got the defensive 21 point anchor. I don't know what that was. Why did he hit? So ace 5 is a fantastic. I didn't even see it. I don't think this is too good. Maybe even a take. No, okay. This one he passes. So 5-3. Double 2. Okay, just try and bite the bullet. This is probably a cube and a take. Can't pass this. 6-3 is duplicated. That's a fantastic roll. Comes up to the edge of the prime as well as making the 4 points. So what does he want to do here? Does he want to play really big and break the 8 point? I think I'm going to make this. Play big as well. Now I have to hit. Now I'm in trouble if I get hit back with like 3 blots, 4 blots strewn around the board. What a roll. Okay, so I could still get gammoned. Yeah, so Dominda playing really well, but Dominda I think's played 3 times and played, 5, which is pretty decent in a speed point in a speed match. So what do we do here? I think you've got no better fall than to hit. Yeah, okay. So I'm a little bit worried, but not like tremendously worried because I've still got the 22 point. So he should make the 7. He's got 19, 18, 16. So he needs to continue hitting me on the ace point. So how many gammons here? Well, he's still got to bring a check around from the 23 point. So I save some gammons when I actually win the game. I mean, if I come in now, I'm going to have to give him the 1, I think. So by doing that means he can't clear the 15. He's going to have to clear the 13, and I hit, but he's going to have... So I really wanted to dupe the 2s and 1s, which I can't. So I don't know. I've got 13 seconds. But at least I don't have any cube decisions. 5, 2, just leaving a 2-6. This is going to be a long haul to try and... I mean, he's going to have loads and loads of goes to roll a 2. And I really didn't know how to play that 6-2 actually. So he's going to, yeah, 1, 2, 3. I suppose not coming out yet. Safety of the anchor. I can double hit. I wasn't sure. But if I didn't, he could have just come out. So 1, 2, 3. Some sort of safety net. Double 2. 6-3 makes it. So, okay, so I lucked out. Anyone want to play another game? I'm happy to play another game. 1, 2, 3, 4. So another double 6, and I'm leaving a shot. 2, 1. I'm just going to try and clear the 6. 4, 1 safe. 4, 2 safe. 4, 3 safe. So that's it. Well played, Ahmad. Yeah. Thank you for the game. Just curious if there's anyone watching that doesn't feel comfortable playing speed settings and would play on the normal time setting. Because okay. So relief I didn't play too badly there. 2-1. What happened in this game? 6-3 was a great roll. Double 2, double 1. And then, yeah, of course, that made sense. And then, oh yeah, the one I had most trouble was with the ace-3. So 5-1. This was really difficult. So he did this at a later stage, but what he needs to do is split these back men in order to try and establish an advanced anchor, an anchor, upgrade the anchor from the 23 to the 20 point. So that's what the splitting with the 1 achieves. And then I made and didn't volunteer, and then I had this really difficult 3-1. How bad would it have been to... Yeah, I mean, it just seemed like I couldn't leave it there because if I get hit back, he's got such a strong board. So I didn't want to do that. And then I had no... Oh my God, I didn't see this. Oh, yeah. 8-5, 6-5. What does that do, though? It still leaves 2 blots. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, are my arrows working? Yeah, cool. Gotta love these arrows. And then, yeah, and then it must have been a really big pass. In fact, it was a take. Can you believe this? Can anyone believe this is actually a take? I mean, I think on XG, on higher settings, it's probably a small pass, but just to be close, I felt that this was way beyond. And I'm well aware of the implications of 5 away, 5 away. You're able to take cubes much deeper. You'll take points much lower. Obviously, not with too many gammons, but yeah. So he should have switched here with the double 2 that I did see, taking advantage of my blot here, so that if I fail to come in, then he's got a 6-4 lined up for him to hit. If anyone wants to play, just let me know, because otherwise I'm going to end the stream Very happy to play one more. I'm at 6532. Oh, so hitting wasn't wrong. Hitting was very close. Interesting. 653264. And then this cube, and I thought this was a really, really big pass. Yeah, this was where he lost all his equity. It was like a 339 pass. That's insane. I mean, I thought it was too. Oh, let's go back. Sorry, I thought it was too good. How close to too good is it? Yeah, quite far away. So it's not too good. And then sort of developed like this. I wasn't sure about the 6-4. And then this got tricky. I wasn't sure whether to leave shots. No, I was right to play safe. It felt right. Okay, and then he, what was that? 8761. Oh, yeah. I don't know why he hit there. And this was actually a take. Yeah, I didn't think that this was such a big part. So yeah, you lost the PR on the. But interestingly, the cube in the fourth game where it's 2-all is a small take. And although the take point at 3-away is slightly higher than 5-away, I think that it's still sufficiently low that you can take it even with some gammons against you. I mean, look at this position. You've got one in the air, and it doesn't look very good for you. You've got going to have 4 men back. You have got 4 men back, and yet it's a mistake to take because the drop is you're losing 0.046. So that's interesting. I don't know the take point at 3-away. And then very good double, I think. Yeah, it would have been a mistake not to double, but very easy take. Anyone want to play a game? I'm up for one more. And then, yeah, it got awkward for me. It got really awkward. I was apparently slightly wrong to. I should have just played the 6 in and just not got into a gammonish position because that's what actually did happen. I ended up having to. I was forced. I'm forced to hit here with the 1, and then I've got 4 blots, and this is just what Ahmad wants. If he rolls one good number, he can hoover up like all 4 blots. And even though I've got the 22 point, I'm in trouble. And I was lucky to roll a 5-3, which pointed on his head, even though he did roll a 2-6. And he shouldn't have hit. Okay. Yeah, and then yeah, this was tricky. I should have come out. This was my big blunder. So, I mean, there's no real danger coming out here because you're not leaving a direct shot, and then I just didn't see this. I suppose because of time pressure, but also it's slightly uncomfortable when you've got all these men back and your opponent's got a 5-point board, and you have to try and bring all these men round, and you know he's going to come in eventually, and then you're thinking, well, am I going to hit him loose when he's got a 5-point board, and gammons are so valuable to him? And then I just rolled my way out of it. I rolled really good numbers. This was slightly uncomfortable. I wasn't sure what to do here, but you've got to hit because if you just play quietly, then he escapes with 5s and 6s, so improves his position massively. And then you've got the same position next go. So, and that was it. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. It was an absolute pleasure playing you all. Well played. And see you on the next stream. Bye.